This is what 10 minutes of skipping looks like after having not done any skipping for 15 years. You're watching 50 Ways to Be Active, Episode 1, Skipping. Is skipping, aka jump rope, good exercise? Obviously the answer is yes. I think it has to be. Otherwise it wouldn't be good enough for the likes of boxers and CrossFitters. But my goal with this video is to test it out for myself. Does skipping work for me? Is it a fun way for me to get exercise and stay active? And hopefully by the end of the video, you'll have a better idea if it's something that you want to try for yourself as well. Now, it's been a really long time since I've tried skipping. I don't even remember the last time that I've tried, and I really didn't know where to start other than just finding a rope and seeing if I could still skip. So that's what I did. Like I said, it's been a while, but I'm gonna see if I can get 50. The great thing about skipping is it's really easy to get started. All you need is a rope and some space. The rope I used for this video came in a pack of 2 that cost me a total of $12. And for space, well, you can skip pretty much anywhere. Maybe even in your home if you're careful. Got my 50. I still got it, sort of. Now I'm going to do like an actual beginner skipping workout. I'm gonna see if I can skip continually for 2 minutes, take a break for 30 seconds, and basically repeat that 4 times. I looked up a few things about proper form before trying this, and I found a few pointers, including keep your body straight from the top of your head all the way down to your toes, keep your knees slightly bent, stay on your toes, don't jump higher than you need to, keep your arms still and let your wrists do the work. This all sounded simple, but it wasn't. And if you look at my form next to someone who actually knows what they're doing, you'll see that I'm jumping way too high and my arms are basically flailing. Halfway through. I don't know if I can do 2 more of these. I stumbled my way through the rest of the workout, each rep coming with slower rotations and more mistakes. At the end of the 10 minutes, I was completely exhausted. I probably made that way more exhausting than it needed to be with my bad form and inefficient skipping. But still, skipping is hard work. It was really hard to get the timing down. As my legs got more tired, it seemed to get harder and harder. If anything, I want to do this more just to get better at it, get more efficient at it. But also, yeah, it was fun. I didn't articulate that very well, but I think what I was trying to say is that my first experience with skipping wasn't actually that great. I was expecting it to be at least sort of fun, but it ended up just kind of being frustrating and tiring. But I knew that before I could give a fair assessment, I'd have to try it more. So 3 days later, when I could feel my calf muscles again, I did another skipping workout. And I did one the next day too, and another one the next day. And after about a week of skipping 5 to 10 minutes every day, I noticed that my form had improved quite a bit. There's still a lot of room for improvement, of course, but at least I wasn't jumping as high or moving my arms quite as much. I feel like I got a small taste of how much fun skipping can be. So I filmed the footage for this video a long time ago, like way back in the spring, and I thought that I would make skipping a regular thing after that, but unfortunately I didn't really. I just kind of stopped doing it. I don't really know why. I mean, going into this, I thought skipping was going to be the perfect thing for me and a fun way to incorporate a different type of exercise into a regular routine. And I still think that. I think it's just taking me a little longer than expected. I did finally pick it up again recently. Obviously, there's still a ton I can work on when it comes to skipping, but recently I got 250 jumps in a row without messing up, so that felt like some progress. And also I'm trying to learn double unders, which are really hard, but it's kind of a fun challenge. So yeah, that's my experience with skipping so far. Let's give skipping a quick breakdown. Let's start with the good. There are a lot of good things here. The main one being it's really easy to get started. You maybe even already have a skipping rope, and if you don't, they're not too expensive. That said, I should add that a $6 rope is $6 for a reason. And it's also a full body workout. It mostly uses the legs, but it also does use the upper body. And I could tell after skipping for a while that I could start to feel my shoulders and arms starting to feel fatigued. It's good both for burning calories, if you're trying to lose weight, and building strength. And also it's a lot of fun. Before this, I kind of thought of skipping as something that we did when we were kids. And you often see a kid with a jump rope. I think by doing skipping, although it is obviously an intense workout, there's still a little bit of that childhood joy and wonder, if you will, that you can get through doing skipping as an adult. Now, the bad. I found skipping to be a bit repetitive, especially if I did it for more than 10 minutes at a time. However, I think that could change if you start incorporating new skills or tricks into your workouts. There's no shortage of cool things that you can do with a rope. Secondly, it took me a little longer than I expected to start to get a feel for it. And tripping over the rope is frustrating and annoying. It disrupts your rhythm, sometimes it hurts, so be aware of that if you're brand new to skipping. And as for the ugly, I honestly can't think of anything to put here. Overall, in my opinion, the good far outweighs the bad when it comes to skipping, so you should definitely give it a try. It's really easy to get started, but if you're looking for tips on how to skip properly or ideas to get started, there's tons of content on YouTube. One channel I found really helpful was called Jump Rope Dudes. So if you're ready for a fun way to be active, grab a rope and start skipping. Let me know how it goes. This has been 50 Ways to be Active. Thanks for watching. I'll see you next time.